Coming up today on Great Day Connecticut, freshen up your space from tile trends to fall decor. We've got you covered.
Plus, legendary actor Gerald McCraney is joining us. He's talking about the new season of NCIS Los Angeles.
And it's finally Friday. We've got some great events for you to go to and some movies you'll want to watch. We're making your day a great one.
Starting right now.
Hi, everyone. Happy Friday. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Kara Sundlun. Welcome to Great Day Connecticut.
Hi, I'm Renee DiNino. I'm so excited because you let me get the last word in on the promo.
It's a big deal to get the right now. Scott and I compete with this, but I think because you're the guest, I wanted you to be the one to say it.
Starting right now. I was so excited. I didn't know what to do with myself. Anyways, it's nice to be here. Happy Friday.
Yeah, and speaking of Scott, we just want to say we are thinking of our dear friend Scott, whose beloved cat Dash passed away yesterday. I know many of you know that because he was sharing it on Facebook. Mm-hmm. He had him for 19 years, and we've been talking to him. He appreciates all the kind words and prayers you've been giving, and we just want to say, Scott, we are so sorry.
We love
you. We're sending you love.
Yeah, we love you and Dash.
Love you.
What a team they made during the pandemic of broadcasting. So anyway, we love you, Scott.
Absolutely. And you have your weekend coming up with some pets, and there's a special moment you'd like to share. A little special someone.
Absolutely. On Sundays, we do Lost and Found and amazing canine duos. And there's one officer in the state of Connecticut, Officer Amy Kurkowski. She's a good friend. She's also a breast cancer survivor. So we had a little fun with her right here at our studios.
Hi, Kara and Renee. I'm Officer Amy Kurkowski with the Berlin Police Department, and this is my canine partner, Canine Kasner. As you can see, both Kasner and I are wearing our pink patches to support breast cancer awareness for the month of October. I'm a breast cancer survivor myself, so this cause is near and dear to my heart. If you're interested in purchasing a patch to benefit a local breast cancer charity, reach out to me at Berlin Police Department's Instagram or Canine Kasner's Instagram. Thank you, and I will see you guys on Sunday.
Yes, you will. She's going to be featured in our amazing canine duos. You can watch it at 5:40 and 6:40 a.m. this Sunday. And she's a 2-time breast cancer survivor.
So you can buy the patch and you just put it on your bag or whatever. It's just a way to support?
Yep, they're $10 and it goes towards breast cancer research. It stays here in Connecticut. So.
That's so nice.
Yeah.
And I hope I invite you all, anyone who wants to come. It's a virtual event tonight, the Butterfly Bash for Chrysalis, which is such an amazing organization.
Yes.
I mean, they help people with fresh food. They have like a grocery store where you can walk in there and shop with dignity and get fresh food and so many other things. So Dennis and I are hosting that virtual event. I put the information on my Facebook page. We would love it if you could support us, join us for the virtual event. And actually, one of the auction items is if you do a book club, I'll do a Zoom appearance and talk about my book, Finding Dad, and we'll have a little personalized attention for an auction.
I might bid on that, but I'm so jealous because La Cocina is going to be making the food for you guys tonight. It's so delicious. So big props to the chefs at La Cocina because that's all a part of the Chrysalis Center.
Yeah.
So you guys are going to have a great meal, and I might bid on your book club.
All right, so there we go. We want to raise awareness for some good deeds. Now, what's making news? This is just,
oh my gosh.
I was stunned when I saw this, when the headlines started coming. Alec Baldwin, he fatally shot a crew member, not on purpose, but there's some prop firearm that went off. We don't know why, we don't know how, we don't know what the mistake was, but now one person is dead and another person is in the hospital.
Yeah. The director's in the hospital. A cinematographer who is very well known in the industry lost her life. She's only 42. It's Rust. It's a Western, and he's actually a producer on this. And he was, they were doing a filming yesterday. This happened about 2 p.m., I believe, in the afternoon. And the woman who passed away was Helena Hutchins. She's, like I said, was only 42. And the director, Joel Souza, again, injured and in the hospital right now. And they are investigating. Everyone is heartbroken. And they have pictures of Alec after this happened. He is just crushed. They're trying to determine right now what type of projectile was used in the firearm right now, because this has, doesn't happen all the time, but this has occurred and people have lost their lives in the past. So they're going to investigate and see what's happening. But the movie company is just absolutely heartbroken over this tragedy. And my goodness, what a scary situation. What an awful event.
And I think everyone is going, well, how does that happen? And it is common. They said a lot of times they use rubber guns or replica guns, but they will use real weapons sometimes, but they're meant to fire blanks. So we don't know what went wrong.
I don't know, but I'm sure there's going to be a very big discussion as to what they're going to use going forward, whether it's CGI or whatever the case may be. But everyone right now is just kind of like, in a little bit of shock right now because they can't believe that happened. And Alec Baldwin, if you see the pictures and the statements on his sites as well, he's just really just
heartbroken.
Horrible.
Can you imagine?
Yeah.
I mean, just Really, really sad story there.
Yeah.
Speaking of broken hearts, more Americans are living with broken hearts. This is a real thing. It's a study from the American Heart Association. It found that broken heart syndrome is on the rise, and that's, really links us from our heart and our brain and how we know they're connected. There's a name for it. It's Takotsubo syndrome, and it actually can mirror a heart attack. And I think anyone who's really lost someone really close to them knows sometimes you might actually start feeling chest pains or physical pains, and it's part of that broken heart syndrome.
Yeah, and you hear those stories about when, a longtime couple, when one spouse passes, and it's just, a very short time when the next spouse passes. I believe in that, by the way. I believe in that broken heart syndrome. And it's very interesting what stress and just maybe things that we don't look at, because it's not medical. We don't always understand. Yeah.
But so anyway, more, I guess, given the pandemic and all the people have been through, they say this broken heart syndrome, they're seeing more of it in people where they're calling and complaining and saying, I don't know what's going on, but I have chest pains, and it's not related to something physical. So.
Or gas. It's actual something big. I'm sorry. Well, I'm filling in for Scott today, so I had to
do that.
Sorry about that. Let's talk about sports, shall we?
Yeah, well, this is so cool. I mean, talk about the best play of his life. Jacksonville Jaguars defensive tackle, Dwayne Smoot, he delivered his own baby.
What?
His wife collapsed. He said it was the scariest moment of his life. He called 911. They talked him through it.
Could you imagine? Wait, they walked him through giving birth.
They told him to get a shoestring so that he could tie it around the umbilical cord.
Oh, no. God bless anyone. If you're ever pregnant near me, it better not be towards, no. Oh, my goodness.
That's his little girl, Alani Moon Smoot. And he's over the moon.
They're sharing pictures.
Can you imagine? I mean,
no, I literally and 100% cannot imagine this ever happened. That's crazy, but what a beautiful baby and a great story for the rest of their lives, huh?
And she's got to give him props. She can never be like, you don't do enough for me.
You know what? That is a story. Like, remember that time? Take the trash out. Thank you.
I delivered our baby. Okay.
Oh my gosh, that's an incredible story. And the videos, if you follow them on Instagram, are absolutely incredible. Now, I'm excited about this one. Whitney Houston. I've always been a fan, and you guys are going to have a lot to look forward to. The Whitney Houston hologram is coming. The concert, it's set to make its North American debut on the Vegas Strip, which is obviously a perfect location for this. It's coming Tuesday. It's an evening with Whitney.
Right, and it's a hologram. It's going to sound and look just like her and all that, but never before released vocal tracks. What do you think, though? Is it going to be is it like watching a movie? I mean, I can't imagine if you're watching a hologram what that feels or sounds like.
I feel like if you've never seen her before, it's a great experience. Do I also think at the same time, as cool as it is, it's maybe a little bit creepy,
right? Just a little bit.
I do think it's a little bit creepy, but I think it's an experience, and they're going to have singers and dancers, and I don't know. It's just, it's the new way of this world we're living in. And by the way, a biopic is in the work called I Want to Dance with Somebody. That's set to star a British actress, by the way. So who knows? We'll maybe see that, and maybe that'll be in real life, not hologram at the theaters.
We all make mistakes, but you just hope it's not the kind of mistake that ends up on thousands of license plates. So the state of Ohio, the heart of it all, they issued their new standard license plate. It's a big deal. They haven't done this in a really long time, not since 2013. But apparently they messed up. It's all about the Wright brothers on their first flight, but they put the banner on the wrong side of the plane. So it's supposed to go on the other side. Well, I mean, yeah, I don't know that I would. I mean, it doesn't look that strange to me.
I mean, I can't even see it. I'm right up on it, but I have terrible vision. I have to put my readers on.
But they've acknowledged the mistake. They're going to do something about it now. The funny thing is, North Carolina, they made the comment. They said, leave Ohio alone. They wouldn't know. They weren't there, and that's because the Wright brothers, who are from Ohio, made their historic flight in North Carolina. So I do love a little state fighting with state. That's kind of funny.
I do, and I guess Pete drivers can get this December 29th. All right.
Do you know what I just realized in Connecticut? I think I want one of these. We have a bobcat plate. I didn't know that. I saw my friend has one. It looks like a leopard. It's a bobcat, but it looks like a leopard.
I didn't know that.
I need a leopard license plate.
You would have one in every animal if you could.
Yes.
I think you would, but a bobcat for sure.
I want every animal except poor Swaggy the guinea pig needs a home, so.
I'm going to help you find a home for your guinea pig. But listen, I know we're going to talk about this next story, but you don't understand. I start my training on Monday, but I love Chunky Monkey from Ben & Jerry's so much. I'm glad the prices are going up, because then maybe I'll stop buying it. My last meal needs to be Chunky Monkey.
Chunky Monkey. See, in our house, the big favorite is the New York Super Fudge Chunk from them, because it's like chocolate and nuts. But anyway, Unilever owns Ben & Jerry's, and the cost of everything's going up. So ice cream, get your Chunky Monkey before the price gets
going up.
Heavier.
Tide is going up. Everything's going up. Price hikes, Nestle, Procter & Gamble, everything is going up. Oh, for the love of.
All right, and how about this? Do you have a Lego lover in your house? Or maybe it's just you want this, because any kid from the 90s, of course, loves the Home Alone.
I mean, come on, right?
Although my kids love those Home Alone movies now, too. They have watched them all. Yes, they love them.
So I do think better.
But this is a Lego set that's just like the Home Alone movie. And this is a little video of it, but I looked online. You can buy it. It's about $250, and it has everything, like all the set pieces.
The tarantula moment, that's one of my favorites. It's like 3,900 Legos. Could you imagine if you're getting through it and you're missing one after 3,900 and like you miss one Lego?
I think Legos are so cool, but I felt like I never developed the patience as a kid. It's just like too frustrating for me.
I like them when they're already built. So I need someone to build it, then I can appreciate it. Right. But that is really cool,
It does teach you patience, I guess. So, especially if you're doing them with a child, then you really learn patience. Okay. For all the latest celebrity news and much more, you can watch People the Show right here on Channel 3 at 7:30.
Kay, do you have a preview for us? Hi, Kay.
Tonight on People, my final installment from the Katie Couric primetime exclusive, Her Life Now, Her Family, and the shows she's been binging, including the morning show. Very interesting. It's always been rumored to be in part about the Today Show.
I do love the morning show. I have. I watched the morning show. I thought their take on things were sometimes really right and sometimes not quite so right. It's fun because it is sort of like, oh yeah, I used to do that. But it always kills me when Jennifer Aniston gets up, blows out her hair, makes herself coffee, gets on the treadmill. I was like, I could barely haul my ass out of bed. I would go in with wet hair. Like bleary-eyed, wanting to mainline caffeine.
More from Katie, including her thoughts on Ashley Banfield, all tonight, only on People.
Ooh, you let her get uncensored there for a little. She's off the morning show. My goodness. All right. Woo.